What a great discussion, and what a great way to get started on this conversation through the lens of a 14-year-old, right? Learning about new technologies, about the future that really we are going to experience in the next decade of our lives and beyond. So beyond the F, what a fancy word, huh? Beyond the F being female, of course. The female economy is what we're here to talk about. My name is Sarah Chen-Spellings, co-founder and managing partner of Beyond the Billion, which was launched as the $1 Billion Fund for Women. And so what a pleasure it is to be back here in beautiful Hong Kong with these great, impeccable women who are doing great work. Today, you know, I'll focus on next generation leaders as they're building their companies, as they're scaling. What's your call to action to them as they think about investing into their staff force, into the way they're building their business with this gender lens in mind? Kay, starting with you.
I think it has to start with access to information and significant investments in digital innovation. It takes years to persuade policymakers and legislators. And as we found at Equal Justice, by building our first, which was an award-winning platform, PAT, Pregnant at Work, we didn't need to go and persuade legislators anymore. We got the law onto an innovation platform. People are using it. It's available. It works. It activates and protects their rights. So more of that, please. If you can make it profit-making, even better. You're far smarter than I am at that. The other innovation we've done this year with others, I should add, where we were finalists, I'm proud to say, is fixing connections and really thinking in a community-connected way. So we've brought in tech from Australia, from an organisation called Justice Connect. It matches NGOs and the people they help who need public legal support for free to lawyers who are willing to help for free. Again, if you can monetize that, fantastic, please let me know. But stuff like that. So yes, Tinder was great. We borrowed that for the law NGO matching. But there will be things that you're thinking of now. So keep thinking about those and don't lose heart. I mean, I'm just an old lawyer. I don't know anything really about tech. But you'd be surprised. And this is a bit I forgot to mention it with Sarah's previous question. I am so amazed at how generous people are with ideas and saying, yeah, that sounds good. Let's talk about it. Let's have a coffee. And so being generous with your network and supporting people who might have the most barking mad idea and going, okay, let's give it a go. Let's see if it works, and piloting stuff. So my call would be brave, and if you can focus it on creating law as a public asset, which it should be, it's supposed to be, it was designed to be that, then all the better. And I wanted to add on a gender note, if I may, which is only 50% of our legal matters relate to women. So this isn't just a gendered narrative. It is for the whole population. 25% of our cases are impacting children and finding them an identity and getting them a passport because their parents weren't able to register them. And there's a whole lost generation that is struggling. So children definitely, mental health for sure. I have a son who's an athlete and is studying to be a psychologist, which is worrying, but he is doing that. And the sport saved him during COVID. And I think if we can fold in mental well-being into everything we do, it'll put all of us in a better position. Thank you.
Manisha.
Echoing Kay's comments as well, I think trying to think differently and trying to think broader in terms of where we're investing our money. If we're looking to make our workforce dynamic, if we're looking to develop our cities and our countries, we need to invest in the entire ecosystem, in our care economy. Every one of us are going to be having care needs at some point in our life, whether it's our children, whether it's our parents, whether it's somebody we love. And having that support at home is vital to making sure that we can be continuing with our day-to-day lives. So, investing in that, it's not enough to just invest in the boardroom level. We need to invest in the women who are at home supporting us, investing in access to information for them, investing in access to justice. We provide mental health support in our organization, investing in that. That's something that's often overlooked because these are the women taking care of our children, but we never think about the fact that they're far away from their own children. I once had one client saying, I raised 4 children, but I never got to raise my own. So investing in those kinds of initiatives and making sure that we are uplifting as we go along in our careers and as we are continuing to rise. So I think thinking differently.
Alicia, take us home here. It's got to be strong.
So much pressure. For me, I do think it is about, if we take away the word women from sports, I do think about investing more broadly into the entire sports ecosystem because it's growing in Hong Kong. So it's not just the opportunities to participate, but again, going back to what happens in order to make the opportunities happen. You need the venues, the facilities. Growingly, you've got the technology, you've got the science, the medicine, everything in the ecosystem has a lot of untapped opportunities. But if you actually think about the woman as a consumer, as an asset worth investing in, you have women who grew up not really watching sport. How do you convert them into a fan? There's a huge opportunity there in that. How do you convert women into participating in sports? So it's not just about the sports fields anymore. It's around the equipment they need, the shoes they wear. Nike, Puma now have like football cleats designed for women, the clothes. All of this are still growing opportunities that I think are worth considering. And then the other side of it is, of course, the coaching, the knowledge around how do you support women and girls to get into the sports, because historically it's kind of fallen behind or not as well developed. And so I think across all spectrum, there's really things that you can think about how you can use your knowledge or resources to help support that.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for this excellent panel of leaders pushing us forward. Thank you.